my dear students? So we have started with your placentation. What is placentation? It is nothing but arrangement of ovules within ovary is what I mean by placentation. So dear students, if I am talking about placentation, then in your last video we people have understood two type of placentation. Am I clear? That is your number one. कौन सा पढ़ा था हमने? That is your marginal placentation and example. इसके example में क्या पढ़ा था हमने? Example is your P, which is given in our NCERT textbook. Apart from this, मैंने आपको बोला था it's your acacia as well as your larkspur. Am I clear? Yes. Then second one which we have done is your parietal placentation. Okay dear students, if I am talking about your parietal placentation, P for parietal, P for periphery, like I told you, यहाँ पे जो प्लाजेंटा प्रेजेंट होते हैं they are present on peripheral part, simple as that. Okay, but in certain case, say for example in case of mustard, there develops a false septum, जिसको आप क्या बोलो? Rapulum बोलो, right? So the ovary which is actually unilocular, due to presence of this false septum, it appears bilocular. Am I clear? The same case occurs in our cucumber, that is your cucurbits, in which what happens? Placenta are present at periphery, ovary is unilocular. Yes, it's true. But what happens? Placenta extend inward, it grows inward, and then it is going to bend. In central region, your placenta is going to bend, and hence instead of unilocular, there will be presence of three compartments. So dear student, it looks trilocular. It looks trilocular. Okay? So if I am talking about your parietal, the example which is given in our NCERT textbook is your mustard and your argemone. Apart from this, जो आपको पता होना चाहिए is your poppy and your cucurbit. Am I clear? Okay. So dear student, this we people have understood very nicely with diagram, right? Now let's start with third type of placentation, which is called as your axial placentation. So what we are going to understand in today's lecture, we are going to continue the portion, right? And here we are going to understand your axial placentation. So dear students, if I am talking about your axial placentation, तो once again यहाँ पे जो ovaries होती है, right? I mean to say जो carpel होते हैं, वो कैसे होते हैं? Syncarpous. Okay, if I am using the term syncarpous, इसका मतलब डेफिनेटली वो जो फ्लावर होगा इट हैव मोर देन वन कार्पेल, पॉलीकार्पेलरी है, राइट? एंड दिस इज फ्यूज्ड. ओके, सो इट इज हैविंग syncarpous pistil. I am writing, dear student, most important thing which I am writing over here is that यहाँ पे जो ओवरी होती है, ओवरी it is having two or more locule. Are you getting my point? अब तक जो मैंने आपको बोला in marginal ओवरी कैसी थी? One compartment unilocular. Parietal ओवरी कैसी थी? One compartment unilocular. Yes, but in case of axial placentation, ये जो ovaries है, these ovaries have two or more than two compartments. Am I clear? And thus what I am writing, यहाँ पे जो ovary है is poly, or you can say it as your multilocular. Are you getting my point? It is having two or more than two locule or compartment. Am I clear? Okay. So if I am talking about your axial placentation, let's draw the diagram. Okay, axial, as the name suggests, axial मतलब central portion. ठीक है? तो यहाँ पे जो placenta होगा, it will be present on central axis. कहाँ पे present होगा बच्चों? Central axis where the septum meets. where the septa meets. ठीक है, चलो let's draw the transverse section of ovary. This is the transverse section, and say for example, these are the compartments. As you can see over here, this partition दिखाई देता है सबको. This partition is called as your septa. क्या बोले बच्चों हम इसको? सेप्टा बोले. So from this diagram it is very much clear that there are 1, 2 and 3. There are 1, 2 and 3 pistils, right side carpus, but there is presence of septa. Septa in the sense I am talking about partition. There is presence of partition. Simple as that. Okay. जैसे कि मैंने आपको बोला, this placenta are present at the center. मानिए this is your placenta, this black color portion. Can you see? This is your placenta, and to your placenta, who is attached? Yes, very good. This is your ovule, which after fertilization gets converted into cell. Which gets converted into cell. Am I clear? Okay, example में बताऊँ आपको इसका. Example, very familiar example. That is our tomatoes. That is our tomatoes. Okay, you see somewhat white color portion, a kind of partition when you cut tomato and have it in salad. Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Another example, if I want to plot over here, is your lemon. लेमन में भी पार्टीशन होता है, कुछ व्हाइट कलर ट्रांसपेरेंट पोर्शन होता है. एंड सीड्स कहाँ पे प्रेजेंट है? सीड्स आर योर ओव्यूल्स. दे आर प्रेजेंट ऑन सेंट्रल एक्सिस. सो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, इफ यू हैव सीन टोमेटोज, इफ यू हैव सीन लेमन्स, तो इन दिस टू फ्रूट्स आपके जो सीड्स है दे आर प्रेजेंट एट द सेंट्रल एक्सिस, एक्साइल. Am I clear? So tomato, lemon, then is your hibiscus. Then is your hibiscus. That is your shoe flower. That is your shoe flower. These are the examples of your exile presentation. Am I clear? So I hope ये आपको अच्छे से समझ में आया. So this is very simple. Your exile presentation, आपको क्या याद रखना है? यहाँ पे जो ovaries होती है, the ovaries are multilocular. Multilocular in the sense it is having compartments, as you can see, right? Again, the number of compartment corresponds to number of carpels, you can say. Okay, so here placenta is present along the central axis, right? And ovules are attached to that. Examples, tomatoes, lemon, and your hibiscus, that is your shoe flower. Okay, let's discuss your fourth type of presentation, and that is what I mean by free central presentation. क्या लिखा है मैंने यहाँ पे? Free central presentation. Okay. Now, if I am talking about your free central presentation, तो यहाँ पे जो कार्पेल है, okay, वो कैसा होता है? जो पिस्टिल होती है, the pistil once again over here is polycarpellary. मतलब more than one carpel is present, and that too they are syncarpous. Syncarpous मतलब they are fused. They are fused. Am I clear? Okay. For understanding your free central presentation, we need to take a longitudinal section. We are going to understand, okay, first by taking longitudinal section of ovary. Longitudinal section. ठीक है? तो देखो, so for example, this is thalamus and so on. Okay, let's draw it bit smaller, right? तो यहाँ पे ये है आपका thalamus. ओके, एंड मान लीजिए दिस इज द ओवरी. ये क्या है? ओवरी है मान लीजिए. एंड दिस इज द लॉन्जिट्यूडिनल सेक्शन. अब तक हमने ट्रांसवर्सली ओवरी को कट करके देखा ना. यहाँ पे वी आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग बाय टेकिंग लॉन्जिट्यूडिनल सेक्शन. एम आई क्लियर? ओके. तो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, इफ आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट योर फ्री सेंट्रल वन, तो यहाँ पे देयर इज प्रेजेंस ऑफ, कैन यू सी दिस ब्लैक वन? दिस इज योर प्लेसेंटा, or you can say it your central column, or you can say it as a central column. आई बात समझ? मैंने क्या बोला? लॉन्जिट्यूडिनल सेक्शन है, राइट? यहाँ पे बीच में प्लाजेंटा प्रेजेंट होता है, जिसको आप सेंट्रल कॉलम भी बोलो, एंड टू दिस सेंट्रल कॉलम there is attachment of our ovules, as you can see over here. Can you see this? Yes, and these are not connected with ovary wall. मतलब यहाँ पे septa present नहीं होता, septa present नहीं होता. Okay, now let's take the transverse section. I am cutting this like this, मतलब I am going to take its transverse section. So if you will take transverse section, तो देखो ये ovary wall है, okay? Transverse section लिया है आपने, right? बीच में this black color portion, मतलब ये जो है वो क्या है? This is your central column, okay? And to this our ovules are present. So you can see the difference between your axile and free central placentation. Axile में क्या था? Septa present थे. Whereas in this case there is no septa. बीच में होता है central column. And central column मतलब over here is your placenta. Am I clear? Chalo. Any doubts in this? So this is your free central placentation. An example, if I want to write over here, is your dianthus, which is also called as pink. Okay, dianthus, and your primrose, which is also called as your primula, which is also called as your primula. Simple सी बात है. तो ये हो गया आपका free central placentation. Okay, now let's understand the last type of placentation, and that is your basal प्लाजेंटेशन. एज द नेम सजेस्ट, यहाँ पे जो प्लाजेंटा होगा है ना, वो कहाँ पे प्रेजेंट होगा? एट द बेस ऑफ ओवरी. एट द बेस ऑफ ओवरी. सिंपल सी बात है. ओके, अगेन इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट योर, यस, अगेन इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट योर पिस्टिल, तो यहाँ पे जो पिस्टिल होती है, इट कैन बी monocarpellary. Okay, monocarpellary in the sense कुछ flowers हो which have only one pistil, one carpel, or okay, or some of them have syncarpous pistil. Some of them is also having syncarpous pistil. Syncarpous in the sense it will be polycarpellary, and they are fuse. They are fuse. Am I clear? Okay, let's understand the same by drawing diagram. Once again I am taking longitudinal section. Okay, मान लीजिए this is your thalamus and receptacle, so on. ठीक है, ये जो है वो क्या है? आपकी ओवरी है. दिस इज योर ओवरी, राइट? जैसे कि मैंने आपको बोला, दिस इज योर प्लाजेंटा. कैन यू सी दिस? दिस इज योर प्लाजेंटा, which is present at the, as you can see, which is present at the base. Okay, and to this our ovule is attached. ज्यादातर there is single ovule attached to this. Okay, there is only one ovule attached to this placenta. ठीक है. Now dear students, let's take the transverse section. अगर आप transverse section लेते हो, so what you will see, this is the ovary wall, red one. Okay, and what you are going to see? What you are going to see in the middle? ये क्या है? This is your ovule. Am I clear? Yes. And example for the same is your sunflower. Okay, and marigold. It's your sunflower and your marigold comes in basal placentation. Am I clear? Okay, one more. This way I am writing, that is called called as your superficial placentation. What I have written? Superficial placentation. Okay. Now, what happens in superficial placentation? Let's understand the same by taking example, right? Okay. Once again, यहाँ पे जो ovary होती है, this ovary is multilocular. The ovary is multilocular, मतलब it is having more than one compartment. More than one compartment. Chalo, as you can see over here, it is having total how many compartment? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So it is multilocular. Now what happens in superficial placentation? Your placenta is present along all side. Along all side of locule. देखो outer side of locule, as you can see over here. Inner side of locule. So this blue color one is placenta. It is present all over the way of ovary, outer wall as well as inner wall. आपको दिखाई दिया ये? Yes or no? Yes. So this blue color one is your placenta, which is present all way, है ना? Along ovary wall. All way along ovary wall. मतलब it is present on outer wall. It is also present on inner wall. Simple as that. And to this, ये जो छोटे छोटे I am drawing, this green color one, ये क्या है? Yes, placenta है. तो ovules भी सारी जगह पे present होने वाले हैं. So this is your, my dear student, superficial placentation, which is seen in case of your water lily. Which is seen in case of your water lily. Am I clear? So this green color portion is your ovule. वो क्या है? Ovule है. ठीक है? I hope ये अच्छे से आपको समझ में आया. So this is your placentation: marginal, parietal, axial, free central, basal and superficial placentation. Am I clear? I hope you understood this really very well. अगर कोई आपसे पूछे कि what is you had cucumber, right? So अगर कोई आपसे पूछे what is placentation of cucumber, what will be your answer? Cucumber में seeds you can see along central axis, yes or no? So it will be axial, right? Is it so? Wrong. Cucumber में placenta is present at periphery. वो तो placenta extend होके compartments बने हैं, जिसकी वजह से seeds जो आपको दिखाई देते हैं वो central axis पे है. But placentation of your cucumber is what? Parietal. वो क्या है? Parietal है. So here I am writing is your cucumber. Am I clear? Any doubts? Once again I am drawing. देखो ये आपका ovary. देखो this are the, चलो say for example placenta present at periphery, but it extend inside. As you can see over here ना, it extend towards center and it is going to band, right? So यहाँ पे क्या present होगे? यहाँ पे present होगे ovules. Am I clear? So both looks same, yes or no? Yes, but it is your parietal placentation. Yes, it looks like locular one. It is having 1, 2 and 3 compartments, right? But it is false one. वो septa नहीं है. That is extension of placenta. ठीक है? So dear students, I hope the topic placentation is really very clear to you people. Thank you very much.